I'm Jeff Nellermoe. I'm one of the co-hosts for the Good Shepherd postgame show along with Josh Stephenson. Josh is also our league commissioner for our MLS Fantasy League, and we are asking Josh to commission a new segment wherein we interview members of the league and ask them about their team names, ask them about how they choose their starting 11, what tips they may have for other fantasy footballers, and just a good chance to get to know who you're competing against in a fun way. Hope you enjoy it.
All right, everybody, I'm here with Thane Z. And Thane, what's your team name?
Son 11.
And can you tell me, Thane, what's your thinking behind naming your team Son 11?
Well, when I was making my team name, I looked up all sorts of random words from foreign languages, but I decided to go with Son because it translates to net in Vietnamese, and 11 because there are 11 players out on the soccer field at a time. Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Thank you.
Now, Thane, you were kicking butt at the beginning of April. 63 points. You led the league for that week.
Yes.
What was your strategy? What was your strategy behind that?
I came up with a strategy called the Thane Z strategy. It composes of me picking the best players I feel at the time. Other than that, there isn't really any fundamentals to that strategy. So, it's all up here.
Tell me how the Thane strategy works. How do you pick these best players each week?
Well, I kind of just look at the stats and pick them. There isn't really a true strategy to to who I pick. I just kind of go, oh, that player's good. And I'm like, oh no, that player's good. No? Actually, yeah, I don't know either. But
so I hear you're sharing your team with your dad this year. So tell me how that's going.
If it wasn't for my dad, I don't think we would have made it this far into the season as we are right now. So,
way to go. You're giving your dad credit for all the work.
Yeah.
Alright, so Thane, next week we're entering week 9, and what's your team or player of the week? Who's going to score the most points next week? Keep in mind, the Seattle Sounders are the only team with a bye.
If I knew what that would mean, I'm sure I would have a far better answer than what I have now. All I can say is that if we came out on top,
So Thane, how has joining this fantasy soccer impacted your life? How has that changed?
well, before, I used to play Xbox on an average of maybe 5 hours every 2 days. Now I play it 4 hours and 30 minutes. And the reason I shaved off that 30 minutes is because in between, when I'm eating, going to the bathroom for say, and other activities, I'm playing flick soccer.
And remember, everybody, see no evil,
Speak no evil.
Hear no evil.